Let's go live to the Supreme Court. Gabriella Power is there with Lynette Dawson's brother, Greg Sims.
I am Kieran. I'm joined by Greg Sims and his wife, Marilyn. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today after everything you've been through. Walking into the Supreme Court of New South Wales this morning, how did you feel?
Incredibly nervous and anxious and pretty emotional. I think we weren't expecting as many press there, and that was pretty daunting, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought the press had come out after the verdict, not at the beginning. It was quite daunting seeing everyone waiting for us to come in the door.
Such a huge amount of public interest. I was speaking to people who'd travelled from Queensland, they've travelled from the Central Coast just to be out the front to hear the verdict. How does that make you feel knowing that this story has touched so many people?
Very humbled, which is what Lynn would have felt, incredibly humbled, but so comforted by the amount of support we've had. Right
It's
from
been unbelievable. The people have, as you said, wore pink today to support Lynn. So it's how can you explain it? I'm still going through shock after hearing the verdict.
Shock. Is it a relief?
Well, 40 years we haven't known what happened to her, and for the judge to say he's been found guilty of murdering Lynn, yeah, it's a hell of a shock.
Can you take us there when he said the word guilty? What happened? Did your eyes well up? Were there goosebumps?
Well, yeah, I was on the verge of crying, but just to see the sheriff's officers come in and actually handcuff him, and him just being led away meekly, that really hit me. Just seeing someone having his life taken away, he's going to wear prison greens for a while.
What did that feel like watching him?
Well, someone said to me if he would have done the right thing earlier on the piece, he would have been out by now. Just tell the truth, and it's just been what's their favourite word? Smoke and mirrors, trying to get us to, or put people off the track.
Do you think you're going to get any more assistance from Chris Dawson now he's sentenced?
that would be our biggest hope, but we don't hold out a lot of hope for it. But we would love that. If he would just tell us where she is, what happened, as painful as that will be, we'll be able to put it to rest. I think her daughters deserve to know what happened.
Absolutely. Have you spoken to her daughters?
No.
Not since the verdict, no. We haven't spoken to anyone since the verdict other than the press, but we're appreciative. We are appreciative.
So what now? Are you heading out to dinner? Are you heading home? How do you even process a day like this?
Well, as you know, we've had commitments with other media, and we have another commitment with the Australian, so we will probably be going somewhere and doing interviews there, and then we might have a little drinky.
A little drinky? What do you drink?
I like a red, but I'm going to have a beer tonight.
What about yourself, Marilyn?
Champagne.
Champagne. Okay, well, very well deserved after everything you've been through. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us.